Well, here we go. We've been screwing around in the sink. How's that for a snuffer bottle vial rack? Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, screwing around and got some things to show you in the microscope. Like, cover me, we're going in. So what we're going to do is take a look at some of this ugly gold. Look how nasty that is. There's that one right there. That's kind of cool. But look how flat and just icky this stuff is. It was just ridiculous. Of course, there's a lot of garbage in there, but you can't help it. This stuff, you can't hardly pan it. It's just got so much crap in it that and flat. You see how flat everything is? Everything, almost nothing has a side to it. Everything's just big, flat, nasty pieces. That's your little under the microscope visit for the day. But anyway, lots of fun. I'm about finished with this project. So I guess coming back off of the microscope, and it's time to get back to work, finishing up the rest of it. This is that gold that we were just messing with. Okay, so that's the stuff we were just messing with. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump this out in the tub there. Okay, so yeah, taking a look at it, it doesn't look too bad, right? Okay, so we're just going to spread this stuff out. Now I've taken and I've got some CLR in that container there. So CLR, and I mix it 75% CLR and 25% water, because you got to give it some water, something to activate against. So I'm just going to take this stuff and I'm going to just dump it over top of the gold, and we're just going to let it sit there for a little bit. And one of the cool things is once you start getting it going, you can start watching the bubbles start to happen. There you go. Can you see there's a piece of something that's really bubbling right there? So we're just going to let the CLR work a little bit, and then we're going to come back and clean it all out. Wish us luck. Let CLR just working away. You can see whatever that piece is right there. You can see the CLR is just tearing right into it. So we'll let it sit there a little bit and see what's under that baby. Well, I've taken all the gold that we put in with the Lamaway CLR stuff out of my blue tub and actually put it in this ice cream jar. You can kind of see that gold right there. But that made it to where I could actually pick it up and get things nice and agitated, or watch the bubbles, whatever. But you can see it in there. So we're going to go ahead and take that out. It's been in there a few hours. We'll take it out this afternoon at about the 24-hour mark, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, let's take a look at some of this stuff. Here's a shape. Aside from size, is going to be a big factor on whether or not you're going to be able to keep it in your pan. There we go. Okay, so looking at that piece, it's got a lot of brownness to it. That one's flat. Holy cow, look at this one. It's almost like a ball. That one's almost like a ball. That thing will roll right to the bottom of your pan. That's a roller. So that's going to roll to the bottom of your pan. I got a little bit of probably silver mixed into that one. Okay, that one there, it's round, but it's also, oh, there's a couple of them there. It's also got host rock in it. So that makes it lighter. Host rock in that one. But you can see there's two different shapes there. They got these guys on the end that are, let's see if I can get, where the heck my pointer go? There it is. There we are. See, that one's just round like a ball. So that's easy to roll. This one's round, and it has, you can see that there's host rock still in there. So that makes it lighter by volume. This one is totally flat. I'll take that up next to the edge. But you can see that thing is just absolutely hammered flat. Oh, come on now. Get in there. There you go. There you can see how flat that thing is. Just ridiculous flat. So those are the types of gold that when you're panning, they end up taking off on you. They'll end up in your tailings. And most of this gold is crap that's ended up in the tailings. Just tons of round where it rolls. Still host rock in it. There's another one with host rock in it. So it makes it lighter, so it's easy for the water to push it. And then, see, most of these over here are round. We got, that's kind of a neat one. Yeah, that one there actually was going to be a fairly easy one. No, there's a bunch of host rock in it. Yeah, there's just, that's what made that one so light. A lot of that fuzzy stuff on there, that's gold sticking out of the host rock. It's almost clear host rock quartz. But that makes that whole thing light. And that's the kind of stuff that you're going to lose. We go all the way back to the other side here. Oh, I got some big old piece of the garbage. If you look at that, that's got some gold attached to it, all within the host. Got some pyrites. It's a pyrite, piece of iron. Another pyrite. You can see the striations on it. But a lot of these have host rock still left in them. Bunch of host rock in there. That one's just a boulder. But the fact that it's a boulder and it wants to roll makes it to where it'll roll to the bottom of your pan. Even as you're tapping, it'll just keep rolling. Okay, that little guy right there, he's just totally flat. Yeah, we're really really zoomed in, so it's kind of hard to see. hard to keep my pointer from shaking. Not that I shake at all. So anyway, this is the kind of crap that you lose, and that's all the stuff that's in this vial. So we'll continue getting this stuff cleaned up and show you the results. Well, you remember the last one was this isn't the same gold as we did yesterday. This is from the same batch. You can see how flat and icky and everything is. So I put it in some CLR, calcium, lime, and rust. That's what CLR stands for. How about that, huh? And cleaned it up a little bit. So this is what the cleaned up gold looks like. A little better. It's still ugly. Well, let's dump it into a container and see what it looks like all spread out. Well, there's our CLR material. You can see it's got all kinds of nastiness in there. That all came off of that gold. So that's the stuff we don't have to look at anymore. And then, see, this is the one we got. Yeah, let's see here. We got to turn that. There we go. That's the one we cleaned up. And that's the one we didn't clean up. So if we look at them, okay, that's the non-clean. And then this one is the cleaned up one. It don't look much better. You can see a little bit different when you do it that way. So that's quite a big difference looking at it that way. Anyway, the difference between CLR and right off the rusted ground under a ball mill. Okay, it's time for me to get some other work done. See you guys.